Yo, how's it going? Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Getting ready to get started up. Appreciate you hanging out with me and out the stream. That was a good little win today. Hey, thanks for checking out the stream. Getting ready to get started here in just a second. I appreciate you watching. I like to do that one, but I think that might be much. I mean, it's only got 4.5 hours left on it. I don't know. I don't know if it tripped that long. It would. Well, I was gonna go get a quick cigarette before I started, but I don't know. Uh, I think I will. If you're watching, I appreciate your patience. I'm gonna go have a smoke, and be back in just a few. Heyo, my name is Junior. I'm streaming AATS. Heyo, so I appreciate you joining me today on the stream. I'm gonna try this long haul. Well, longer than I've been doing on my streams. So we'll see how it goes. I think maybe got my crashing issues taken care of with the game crashing. Let's hope. We'll see how it goes. If you're new to my streams, welcome. I appreciate you watching. Stream this game. This is like the only I'm an amateur streamer for sure. And amateur streamer. I just did this for funsies, man. Like I have a good time playing this game and I got the stuff to do the streaming with, so I figure I might as well. So but yeah, I've been having issues lately with mods and like the game crashing on me and stuff like that, so I'm gonna see how this goes. I'm hoping that we can make it through this without having any issues. Alright, let's go. Actually, oh, there's our trailer right there. Good deal. So let's crank it up. The lights on. And let's put the airbags down in the back. I think they go down. Oh man, my key popped off. Let's see, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that raises it back up. Alright, yeah. Alright, I go back down. Alright. Get backed up under this thing. Just chilling on a Wednesday. It rained, so didn't get to work today because of the rain. So here we are back doing this. I know, you're supposed to hook up to them straight on. It's a game. The game, chill. Huh. I've been working on my mic placement, trying to get it in the right spot to where it can still be heard and things sound good and not too poppy or loud, and the mic's not like right in my face, looks like I'm eating it. But I do think that after watching some of my videos, going back and watching them, I feel like on some of the videos, and let me know if you watch my videos and you notice this, but I feel like sometimes the like the video and the audio might be just a little bit off, maybe because of the phasing of my mic being so far away from my mouth, maybe. I don't know. If you notice it, let me know. Like, just drop a comment. Like, I'm on YouTube and on Twitch. Every now and then I'll put something on TikTok, but I don't know, like TikTok's kind of a bust. It's all about, TikTok wants you to pay for promotions and advertising and stuff like that, and it's like, nah, I'd rather just stream for free on Twitch. Alright, so let's get started here. We're going to Port Angeles. Ooh, that's a hell of a trip. 1,700 miles, 32 hours. Let's get started. This is a pretty small load. I mean, it's a regular size trailer. Normally, like on these longer hauls, I normally do like the oh, I need to put my airbags back up. But yeah, normally on these longer hauls, I'll be doing the heavy articulated trailers. But this ain't so bad. Should be hopefully a lot easier to maneuver than one of those long ass trailers. Alright, so we gotta make a right coming out of here. Let's take as much of this as we can. Alright, right. So far so good. No traffic. Oh, man. Whew. Almost took out the fire hydrant. I probably could have taken off my oversized load banner, but it is whatever. So we gotta go up here, make a left, get on the highway.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Of a whippoorwill. Alright. On the road again. Oh, there's a chopper in the air, so something's going on up here. Got a little accident. Oh, what's happening here? Well, sitting in traffic. If we can get in bird's eye view what's happening up there. Oh, yeah, I mean that's gonna make things go faster. Everybody blow the horn, that'll definitely speed things up. Oh man, they're in a predicament up there. Like dude's hitting this car trying to go forward, back into this truck, kind of back up. That's good stuff. Alright, I think they got it figured out. Looks like it. Looks like it's going on good now. Oh, now these people got to figure out what they want to do. This game, mate, the traffic AI in this game is like, it's crazy sometimes. I talk about it in some of my other streams, but like it is insane how the traffic AI does sometimes, like in this game. Yeah, I started a stream yesterday and like I talked about it in yesterday's stream, but man, I pulled a like a total rookie move yesterday. And so like before I was streaming, I thought I'd go through my mod list. And okay, so it started off with I wanted to go into my mods, and because like some of them have these like customizable features, like where you can like put your own, like an example would be like putting your own company name or logo in your truck, and another example would be like putting like I could show you let me find a straightaway, but so I don't run off the road when I turn around. But behind me I have this like banner on the back of the truck, on the back of the cab, and it's supposed to be, okay, let me see, yeah, that ruler of the road. So you're supposed to be able to customize that and I mean, there's instruction on it somewhere. It's part of Sissel's Mega Pack, and like there's supposed to be somewhere that like a way you can customize that. So that's what I started trying to do. And instead of going to the like in the mod notes say that you know, customize instructions, like more info on customizing on the Facebook page. And man, like I don't really mess with Facebook much anymore. So like I don't like getting on there for really anything. And so anyway, like I started trying to go into the like mod files and trying to like see if I could adjust, like, you know, customize that to say something else. And so like I'm not a modder, so that shit's hard. And like it's all like not English to me. And so like I got in there looking around and stuff, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna be able to figure out how to do this. But like in the process of trying to find the mod folder, because like all the mod folders are just like these like 12 or 14 or 16 digit numbers. And so like I was like, well, that's weird. Like I want to be able to tell what these mods are. So I went into the mod folders and started like finding like what the mods were by just opening them up and trying to find like a text document or something so I could see what the game the mod was about. So like I did that, and so that would give me an idea of what the mods were. So then I changed the mod folder file, or the mod folder names to, you know, like correspond with what the mod was. Yeah. So if you're a modder and you see this, you're probably laughing your ass off right now. It turns out you can't do that. Like you can't do that at all, because like okay, so then fast forward to when I logged in to start streaming. Yo, what's up, man? How's it going today?
Go straight.
Appreciate you checking it out, man. I was just talking about my follies yesterday, man. I got started before I started streaming yesterday. Yeah. I did a little bit yesterday, but I had some issues where like I was just talking about that. I changed some file folder names in my mods, and I wasn't supposed to do that, and I didn't know I was supposed to do that. I was just trying to like, my OCD kicked in. I was trying to like organize stuff better, and like then I logged into the game, started trying to play, started streaming, and like noticed that like things were jacked up like big time. Like my sound, all the sounds were off. I couldn't hear my truck and everything. I was like, what's going on, man? So like I went to the mods, and like half of them were like incompatible. I was like, oh no, what's happening? So yeah, I had to go back and like unsubscribe and resubscribe to all of my mods to be able to get the file folders back to the names they're supposed to be. It was a nightmare. Yeah, man, not a problem, dude. Like, absolutely. I appreciate, I mean, likewise, you know, I appreciate you checking out the stream, dude. Like, I try to, like, in my spare time, like, when I'm not streaming anything or I'm not playing anything, like, when I take smoke breaks outside or something, you know, like, I'll hop on a Twitch or, you know, or whatever, and just, like, check out somebody else's live stream and try to support them. Because that's kind of how, like, I got started doing this whole streaming thing. I was watching the Rim Reaper on TikTok, and like he was streaming this game, and I was like, man, I was like, dude, I play the shit out of this game, man. Like, I might as well stream it too. That's pretty cool. I got other stuff to do it with, so like, yeah, I started watching him, and then and so like that got me on Twitch, and now like I'll just kind of sit and watch other people on Twitch in my spare time. And so like I appreciate you doing the same thing, man. I try to like share the love and the support in the community as much as I can. I'm definitely not on here like trying to make it a day job. I mean, that'd be cool, but like I really don't see that happening, so it's cool if it don't, you know. That's okay. But yeah, man, we gotta You gotta support the community. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. And it's crazy too, like, I didn't think that it had like any type of a tight knit community or anything like that, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, man, like there's some people who are serious, hardcore serious about this game, and it's like, wow, like I just play it for fun, and there's people out here spending like 20 grand on like a setup, a driving setup, a sim setup. But it has become a pretty popular game. Um, I mean, I love playing it, dude. Like, I don't know what it is about it. I like playing other games too, but like for some reason this one's fun to this one's fun to like stream. So like, hey, 2 viewers, I'm a celebrity. But yeah, yesterday's follies were crazy, but I think got everything worked out. I don't play SnowRunner. I played Farm Simulator like a lot, dude. Like I've played Farm Simulators probably since like the I think the '09, maybe the '09 version or something like that, like, or 2012, like a while back. I started playing it. So I got the 2019 or the 2021 or the newest one, and I got that one like right after it came out. And I played the shit out of it. Like I played it for a long time. I got a lot. That's like probably my second or third longest played game in my Steam. Yeah, bro. Yes, I've never streamed it because like just I like streaming ATS because the way I have my setup right now with like a steering wheel and a frame and the pedals and the shifter, like I'm kind of like my keyboard's behind my steering wheel. So I mean, it wouldn't be that hard for me to be able to just fold this up and get it out of the way and use my keyboard for gameplay. But God, man, I've gotten so used to using the steering wheel and these just playing this game. Like this is what I am now. But it's like this game's so fun to me. Like I don't know what it is, and I have fun streaming it too. You know, like I never really thought I would have a lot of fun streaming a game, and I've watched people stream before, and because I'm 43, I've got a son that's like 18. He'll be 19 this year. He graduated high school last year. I mean, like, or actually graduated high school the year before last, a couple years ago. But anyway, like I used to watch him when he was growing up. Like he would watch people streaming games and stuff, and I would just be like, how is that entertaining? Like that can't be entertaining. But then like now I get it. Yeah. See, that's cool. Like this one, you know, this one has the little like screw clamps, but I have a an actual frame for the wheel. Yeah. But I mean, I've got an actual frame for the shifter and the steering wheel and the pedals, and it folds up. But the only downside is like having to disconnect all the USB cables and everything. Like, I'm kind of lazy. You know how it is. But I've just gotten so accustomed to playing this game that it's like, this is kind of just like how everything stays now around my in my corner. But I'm advancing a little at a time, man. Like I'm trying to get better at this thing. Like I just now looked into like yeah, like I just got that yesterday, man, and I was going to talk about that. I bought a USB hub yesterday and then put it in because my computer was tapped out on USBs, man. Like they were all used. And I could have used one or two more. I've even got one on my keyboard. I've got a Corsair keyboard. It's like a MK.2 strafe or something like that. But like I even have like my ring lights plugged into the USB accessory port on my keyboard. And so like I got the USB hub. I got one with like, it's got like 6 USB 3.0 ports and a fast charge port. So I've got a charger for my phone, which I use in my streams as like a secondary monitor for like my chat and stuff. Cause like it helps me to be able to like kind of glance down on my phone and be able to see that. Like 12 ports. Yeah, I hear you, dude. I don't have quite that many. I've got like the 6 on there, which I think I'm only using like 5 out of those 6.
Left.
And then I have like my webcam plugged into my directly into my computer. And I mean, of course, like, you know, mouse, keyboard, which my keyboard takes up 2 slots because it has a secondary the USB auxiliary. And so like I got my webcam, I've got a USB interface, my PreSonus interface going into the USB in there. I've got a wireless receiver for my headset. I've got the charging cable for my headset. I mean, just like, dude, it adds up quick. And like before you even know it adds up, it is like, holy shit, dude, I got a lot going on here, man. I need to clean my shit up. Trying to do a little bit longer haul today, man. I've been doing these shorter ones because of the crashing issues I was having. But I'm hoping that I got the crashing issues taken care of. And if I don't, I got a pretty good idea of what's causing it. So like, this is a regular size trailer on a longer haul, 1,700 miles. We're going all the way to Port Angeles, Washington. So this is it, man. Appreciate you tagging along. Driving a Peterbilt 389 with accessories. Accessories. That's Hank it will say. Oh. Doodly dude. Man, yesterday I had a pretty funny like clip out of, or a couple actually highlights out of yesterday's streaming that, man, I just cracked myself up. Like it was just like dumb shit happened, and I just thought it was so funny for some reason. But I put a clip up, or I put up a clip on Twitch, and I shared it to like TikTok, and then I made it short on YouTube, and they're pretty decent, man. I got like 450 something views from, I think I posted it around like 9 or 10 last night. And I woke up and it had like 460 views on YouTube shorts, and I was like, damn, for me that's pretty decent. Oh shit, my bad. Almost took out a Freightliner. But yeah, I like the USB hub I got, man. Like I got one that's powered, so it doesn't pull the power off my my computer PSU. And it's okay. It's okay to hit the Freightliner. It's a Freightliner. But yeah, my clip I posted yesterday was almost like something like that. Like I saw this truck pulling these trailers that had Tesla emblems on, and that's part of the real company's logo pack or whatever mod. And so I was like, what is this? Is this a Tesla truck? So I like started speeding up to it, try to see what kind of truck it was, and I got up to it, and it was a Volvo. And I was like, man, oh, it's a Volvo. And so like I panned around and was looking like toward the front of the truck. I couldn't see where it was going. And I was like, hey man, wanna race? Just kind of kidding around. Dude, like this curve came up. That truck immediately like took a left hook or a right hook right into, like I smashed right into. I don't know. It was funny to me, man. It cracked me up. Like it was just totally unplanned. I know it's supposed to slow down, but it's a game. It's a game. But yeah, I think there might be. I wonder if anybody's made a mod to put a Tesla game or a Tesla truck in the game. That might be kind of cool, maybe. I just wonder. I wonder what kind of shit that I had to go through to get like the engine or motor packs. I guess it'd be motor packs since they're electric. How's everything sound, man? Does everything sound decent? I like to do a sound check every now and then because I move my mic every time I stream. And so like I can hear myself, but there's a delay a little bit because of the wireless headset. So like I'm always wary about like my mic being too loud or like my my Spotify audio being too loud, or you know how it goes. You're a streamer. Yo, two viewers again. Sounds pretty good. Okay, cool. I noticed just the stream from yesterday. I think maybe I had my gain turned up a little loud or something. Because like when I posted the videos and I went back and listened, like when I watch them on my studio creators and stuff, like everything sounded fine. But then whenever I posted it to YouTube as a short, like you could hear the hissing from the gain being too loud on my microphone, and I was like, it turned that down. Hey, if you're just joining, man, I appreciate you watching. We're just hauling these boom lifts to Washington. What, Port Angeles? Port Angeles, however you want to say it. Doing a bit of a longer haul than usual, than I have been. My past few streams have been some like shorter hauls. I might do like 500 or 600 miles or less. And then I think I got a couple of streams I posted where like I did like a couple of different loads in one stream. But this one started off being almost 1800 miles, so we'll see how it goes. I've been having some like crashing issues over the past several times I've tried to play and stream. And that's the thing, like I can play no problem without streaming, and then like I can run my OBS studio and everything without crashing. But then like whenever for some reason I think I had a mod conflicting, or like it wasn't a right priority or something like that, so I went through and I did some like more research to make sure I was doing my shit right. And then like I think I got them ordered pretty well, like hoping I can make it through this longer one without any game crashes. Because I got some mods I know are really pulling on my FPS, like the realistic brutal graphics and weather, and then the traffic density, the realistic traffic density, and then there's the realistic road textures, which I absolutely love the mods. I hope I don't have to turn them off. And I mean, my computer's plenty fine enough, I think. I mean, yeah, it's a couple of years old. Of course, it's out of date. But I mean, for the game requirements on this, like, if it far surpasses. I've got it's a 3060 RTX 3060. So yeah, I know it's old. But I've got like a bunch of Corsair fans. ATX mini case, and like a AIO pump, some I got like 64 gigs of RAM, the Corsair Vengeance Pro, what else? I got a Asus motherboard. I think it's a X570 Prime. And oh shit, I need to find a rest stop. And I've got, oh yeah, I'm running, my PCU is or CPU is Ryzen 5. And the RTX 3060 is the 12 core, or the 12 gig, yeah, 12, yeah, something. I can't remember my stats right now, but yeah, it's I think it's decent enough to run this game without any issues and stream. I mean, it does, right? Yeah, when you said something about having a 3060 the other day, I was like, damn, that's cool. Yeah. I built this during COVID, so I think all in all, just the tower alone was like wound up being, I think, around 2,400, like 2,400 by the time everything was said. Because I wound up having some things that didn't wound up not being able to. I couldn't put it in there because of the case was a little bit smaller. So like I had to order a couple other parts that were different than the original ones I wanted. And by the time it was said and done, it was like, I think 23 or 2,400. And then I got an Asus Tough Gaming 32-inch curved screen monitor. And it's the 1440, the 165 hertz, or 165 FPS. I can't remember. I'm not that much of a techie, so I can't remember all the stats. But yeah, I really like the computer. I mainly build it to play World of Warcraft. I played World of Warcraft for a long time, just like 2008 or 2009. And so like I've built up a guild on there. And it's actually gotten, I need to rest. It's gotten pretty good on there on the World of Warcraft. Like the guild's gotten pretty successful thanks to my officers. I got some real good people in the guild that take care of everything when I'm not there. So I mean, it really helps me out. Those guys do a huge amount. Oh, I missed this. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I thought I missed the sleep spot.
Go straight.
I just started looking into the stream elements and like you know, the whole monetizing thing. And like it's pretty cool. And I think I'm totally missing the sleep spot here. I am. Maybe I can back into one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. But forgot what I was talking about. Uh-oh. Oh no. I almost had it. Son of a. Come on now. What's happening here? My switch is off. Alright, man. Let's pull back up. I'm just trying to sleep, man. I guess that's a good thing I don't do this in real life, right? Hang on back there, y'all. I know you're in a hurry, but try and get this thing in. I think maybe I got it this time. Sure, go ahead. I'm done. That should be good enough. I'll take it. Let me sleep. All right. Oh, it's gonna rain. Kind of like it is now. For real. Like it's raining today. Yeah, I got ran out of work today, so I was like, man, I'm gonna stream a little bit. Too wet outside to be doing tree work. Man. Feels like we haven't gone anywhere on this trip. A rumble strip trying to pull me off the road.
Go straight.
But yeah, we were supposed to work today, I thought, or before I went to bed last night, my boss sent out a message and he was like, wait, he's like, we might get a late start tomorrow, maybe around noon. And so I was like, well, at least I get to sleep in, because I won't be getting home until like 6 or 8 o'clock. And then when I woke up this morning, he had sent another message saying, yeah, it looks like a washout, so we'll try again tomorrow. I was like, huh. I'm actually kind of relieved about that. I mean, sure, everybody needs money, but also cool to have the day off. Probably gonna have to take a rest somewhere in the middle of this stream so I can get some more coffee. Yeah, man. So, what's up with the? You don't mind me asking, what do you do? I mean, do you just you like you full-time streamer? You like what do you do for work and stuff? Appreciate that, man. I do have a pretty like extensive playlist. Diesel Tech, no shit, that's awesome. Hell yeah, man. That's great, dude. Like I got a friend that's a Diesel Tech, and well, he's a like good all-around mechanic. He's diesel certified or whatever. He also does like right now he works at a hot rod shop called Higgins Pro Performance or Higgins Ford Performance or something like that. But anyway, they build these shit out of like some turbo and turbo supercharged Mustangs and like Ford products. But he's also a jam up diesel tech. But yeah, that's a cool profession to be in, man. Like I like I'm a car guy, and I have I got a '98 Mustang GT 5-speed, and I've dumped money into that car. And then I've got a 2013 F-150 with a twin turbo EcoBoost, the 3.5. And I love both of them. Like when I was growing up, I wasn't a Ford person per se, but like once I got that Mustang, I was like, man, oh, a 335i, nice, dude. I love those. I love those cars, man. Those are great. I mean, I like most cars in general, all around. I mean, I don't really hate on much. I will, like, in a jokingly way. But yeah, like when I was growing up, it was like all about Chevy and Ford. And I was a Chevy guy because like when I was younger, my dad went out and got like a brand new Chevy S10, like in '86, I think. And so I was like, yeah, my dad drives a Chevy, so I'm a Chevy guy, you know. But then like once I got once I got old enough to know the difference that it don't fucking matter as long as it works and you can drive it. Then I was like, yeah, I wasn't so partial to either one. I've owned several different types of vehicles. And but when I got that Mustang, man, that changed me, dude. Like I was like, man, this car's awesome. And it's only a 4.6. It's a 98, but it's got a '03 engine swapped out. But it's still 4.6 2 valve. But I love it. I mean, I love it. It's an awesome car. I've done some upgrades to it. Like every time something goes out on it or it needs to be replaced, like I do like a, better than OEM kind of replacement. So far, I've replaced the engine with the engine's got some mods. I got comp cams, headers, like long tube headers and exhaust. Then I got the cam's got adjustable gears, and then I've got like a I can't remember what the plenum's called, but it's like a A and E or something. I don't remember, but I can't remember everything. I'm high, sorry. But yeah, like that's a fun car, man. Like I've upgraded the rear end to a Cobra rear end with a 31 spline axles instead of the 26 or whatever the GTs are. And like it's a fun car, but it could use some work. Like they always can. Project cars. That's what I consider it to be anyway. But I get it out like every now and then. CNL. That's the plenum. CNL plenum. Cold air intake. Like normal stuff. It's got like a MSD coil packs. And I've got MSD coil packs in my truck too. And I like both of those as far as like Ford goes. So they've been pretty decent vehicles to me. I do a little bit of not what I would call mechanicking. I can change parts. I can do general routine maintenance. I can change parts. I've never really like busted the engine down.
Exit right.
Oh, we're coming in hot on this one. Oh shit. Yeah. But I don't, my Mustang, I had it dyno tune whenever I had the cams and stuff put in the long tube headers. So I got a live RTS programmer. Put an engine up on a silver lift. What? Is this guy coming over or what? What are you doing, bud?
Keep left.
Hope nobody's in this left lane. We'll use a little bit of it. I don't think I've... Man, I completely lost train of thought. Almost got him fire on the side. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I've had some crazy work follies for sure myself, man. Like probably one of the best ones is this time that I work for the county water and sewer authority, which is a fucking gross job, dude. Like, oh my god. I was in the maintenance and distribution department, so we had to like, hey yo, thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate you checking it out. Just weaving my way down this road. Appreciate you checking it out. Thanks for the follow over there. I appreciate that very much. I'm just an amateur. I like to play this game, so I stream it. Thank you. Peterbilt 389. I like it. What about my favorite truck in the game? When I started playing this game, I had a W9. Yeah. When I started playing, I had a W9, and I built it all up. I was like, man, this is awesome. And then I got into mods a little bit, and I found a flat nose Kenworth. I was like, this is awesome. So like I played with it and I had it decked out I like the heavy haulers. So like I had it decked out as a heavy hauler. And of course it was a mod. Yeah, the K100, yeah. Yeah, so I used it for a while. And then I got over to I love the Peterbilt because of the low roof cab, the low roof sleeper. I love that low roof sleeper. And you don't have that option on the Kenworth. And like I was the same way with the K100E. Like I had a low roof sleeper on it, or the cab, extended cab, or the king cab, super cab. Yeah, I don't know, flat roof. Yeah, I love it, dude. Like I love this look. And I just recently put I'm doing well. How about yourself? I appreciate the time to come in, check out the stream. And yeah, I think that's what I started with initially, is I had that like that big ultra cab. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm off work today, so I'm doing a little streaming. My day job is tree removal. Oh, they're gonna hit me. I have my blinker on. It's not a suggestion. But yeah, I do tree work for a day job, and it's rainy here in Georgia, so I'm off today. Been off the last couple days actually. I woke up Monday and I didn't feel too good, so I actually called out. And then yesterday it rained, and then we were supposed to come in at noon today, but then we got a text this morning calling that off because the rain moved in a little bit heavier. Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Legacy sleeper. That's awesome too. I've actually got, I think a mod for the 389X upgrades, but I don't know. I don't like the I like the Pride and Class grill, but I don't like the chrome fenders. Like I actually got a custom paint job on this truck. You can't really tell it, I guess, unless I'm in the workshop or like in the repair center. But yeah, it's like got a lot of metallic in it, like a Ranger bass boat. There's some things in this game that I don't understand though, like why they don't have it, you know, like for one, CB radios. Like, why don't they have CB radios automatically in the truck? You know what I mean? Like, that and gear shifters. Like, I had to get a mod for my gear shifter. Like, why would you not put that in a trucking game, dude? Like, what? I never understood that part. But yeah, thanks to the mods, I got a shifter and CB radio, an antenna. A little bit more realism to it anyway. I'm not a truck driver. I drive a dump truck, but, well, okay, let me clarify. I drive, at work, I drive a Ford F-750 with a super cab and like a big ass, like a 16-foot dump bed. And so I don't consider myself a trucker by any means. It's actually a Class A truck, or a Class C truck. So it's under 26,001. But oh, there we go. Whew. Oh, y'all, it's like a zipper, like a zipper. But yeah, I don't consider myself to be a truck driver, but I'd like to be, actually. I think it would be awesome to be an owner-operator. And I kind of grew up around stuff like this whenever I was younger. My dad's uncle, or my great uncle, had a logging business. He did like pulpwood. So they had like skidders and dozers and tractors. And they had like a lot of like semi shells, like for parts sitting around. And they had quite a few of the flat nose Peterbilts, like the 352s, I think. 352 or 362. And then they had you know, some of the Kenworth, the K100s. And I remember being like a real small kid, like before school, like, well, maybe like 4 or 5 years old. But I remember going over there, and like I used to love going up and playing on those trucks, man. It was awesome. Because they just had, you know, like some sitting around that were like broken down, and they were just parked for parts here and there. And yeah, I mean, it was like so cool to me to do that. So I guess maybe that's why I like play this game so much and driving stuff. I like driving in real life too. I think the heaviest I've ever had the truck at work, the F-750. I've probably, see, I've hauled a load of logs to the wood yard that was like I think everything weighed I think the load was like 21,000, 20 or 21,000 pounds. And like I could tell it, I could definitely tell it in that truck. That's the net weight. The gross weight was like 40, like I think right at 40, 42, something like that. And still got over 1,000 miles on this trip. Oh, this is a badass song. I was wondering when the way station was gonna get me. Yeah, I'm really glad I started using this like this NVIDIA broadcast, because it's so much better on the background removal. But yeah, I've looked into like being a owner operator, like buying a truck and all that stuff. It's actually not as hard as I thought. Like you could I'm gonna pull and get some fuel. This is actually a nifty little truck stop on the side of the road, or a fuel station or whatever. But yeah, I looked into all the requirements and stuff to like getting your own truck, being an owner operator. It's really not that hard. I mean, I say that it is. It's difficult. Because you have a lot of fees and stuff you have to pay, and a lot of loopholes to go through, and a lot of paperwork, and red flags and red tape, and blah blah blah. A lot of like a shitload of legalities, and like you have so many fees. Like man, you get feed out the ass. Like no wonder truck drivers don't pay. I mean, they don't get paid as much as they should. Cause like man, like I could see how being an owner operator, you could easily be bled to death money wise by like all the fines and fees and everything that you had to pay just to like just to own the truck. Crazy. It's insane. But it's a lot easier to actually get one of these trucks and get it on the road than I thought it was. I mean, that would be awesome. I would really like to be owner operator. Be cool. Just gotta have money. Gotta have money to make money. Don't hit me, 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 don't hit me. Thank you for not hitting. Almost down to 1,000 miles. Almost the halfway mark. Gotta turn these cabin adjustments down a little bit. The cabin suspension, bouncy. And of course, that's a mod. Got that premium premium air ride. The ride's pretty good. I've gotten to where I like doing these external contracts pretty good. Like you can only go 65, but I mean that's okay. I mean really if you go much faster than that anyway, especially with the realistic physics mod, you and it's like a fucking Six Flags ride.
Go straight.
I had a 379 I was using for a little bit, but I went to this 389 instead. I guess I like the longer nose.
Go straight.
I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. I've been alright so far. Oh, this is a cool version of this song. Like a demo version or something? Single version? I remember these guys, man. Silverchair. Man, like, that was like one of my favorite bands as a teenager. Cause like I was like the same age whenever they were popular. Or when they were coming up. And like, I remember I just started playing the guitar when I was like 14 or something like 13 or 14. I think it's 14. This is like 94, I think. So I love these guys and the fact that they were the same age as me and like they had a band that sounded so fucking epic. Like they were like wow to me. And like I love the shit out of their sound and like their music and like the fact that they were the same age as I was. Like that just was awesome to me. Like the like I didn't idolize them, but that definitely like they were a staple of my like my teenage musical taste. And so like I remember just like loving these dudes. And then I saw them in like in 1999 at Rockfest 99. That was awesome. Like wow. But yeah, like it's cool to hear like a different version of the song because the studio version is so produced. Like their
Go straight.
distortions and everything are so like chunky, and this one's you can tell the difference of this for sure. I've been in a few cover bands, like a couple cover bands where like we played this song, and I definitely would do the my version of it would be the album version, not this version. Hey yo, thanks for coming back. I appreciate you returning. I actually talked about that when I replied to your comment earlier. I didn't know if you were here, but I started with a 379. That was the first Peterbilt I actually started using in the game. And then I just like this 389. I don't know if I like the longer nose, I think. And just the I don't know, the shorter roof. I don't know. But yeah, I was also talking about this band, like this song. This is like the song was a single version, I guess, or whatever. So like it was different than what I was used to hearing. I grew up on these guys. Like these guys, it was cool how they were the same age as I was, like whenever they were getting popular. And I just started playing guitar when I was like 14, like in '94, somewhere in there. And so like, I love these guys, and I learned their songs and all this stuff. And it's cool to hear like the difference in this version. And I've never heard this version. I mean, until I added it to my playlist, I'd never heard this version before. And I was like, wow, this is like way different than, you know, the studio version. You can tell the difference. The scan code is actually for if you want a tip.
Keep
And
turn right.
the only reason that came about was because I was on the other day, and a friend of mine that I go to school, or that I went to school with in high school, or middle school and high school, named Dan. He's got a YouTube channel called Progressive D&D, and he talks about Dungeons and Dragons and role playing and things like that. He's a great like storyteller. But he came on the other day, joined the stream, and he was like, hey, he's like, where do I go to tip? And I was like, what? Like I've never I was like, bro, I don't know. I've never even thought about that. Like I've never really looked into the like monetization of like on Twitch or anything, because I mean, you know, you got to be an affiliate for Twitch to actually start making money from them. But like then once my friend mentioned the whole thing about like the tipping, I was like, well, that's really cool. It's like, dude, bro, you definitely don't have that tip. Like, I'm just doing this for fun, you know. But since he had mentioned it, it kind of got the idea in my head. I was like, well, what if anybody else wants to? That's cool. I mean, it's just a cool feature, you know, a cool option to have, I thought. So I looked into it and I found Stream Elements. And so, like, on Stream Elements, you can set up an account and, like, you know, like, connect everything together. And, like, you can get paid. Of course, you have to be a partner with them, and you have to have a certain amount of followers and views and blah 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 and all these like credentials. But like, they have sponsorships on there, paid sponsorships, like where you can like go on and play and stream and advertise like these other games each week. And like, some of them pay like $200-300, man, and you get like 6, 7, or 8 days to play and stream and advertise and talk about this game according to their rules and standards. And they like give you all this stuff, and they give you like reimbursements for in-game purchases and stuff like that if you play the games that they have on that list. Which some of them sound pretty cool. Like, I might give it a try, but like 360 or $380 to play a video game and stream it and kind of review it, like, yeah, why not? Like, I might try that out. But that's what the scan code's for. It came about because of, oh, they're just gonna land a plane right here. But yeah, it came about because a buddy of mine happened to come on and he was like asking about it. So I was like, you know what, I might check that out. But I found this. To be honest, I actually meant to add a link to match that QR code, but I didn't get around to that. I'm super new to the streaming thing, so I'm still getting like the whole like overlay thing down and all that. You can probably tell, like, my screen's probably a mess. If you're a pro streamer and you see my overlays, you're probably like, bro, this dude's mid as fuck. Which I'm still probably about the equivalent to mid, maybe, or less. I'm definitely not a pro streamer. I just started doing this like within the last month. I need to get one of those, like the simulator seat, like the little pods that react to all the like seat movements and shit. I saw this cool, I think it was like a YouTube short. This dude was talking about day one playing American Truck Simulator. And he had like a keyboard and a mouse. And then like, it was like day 30 of playing American Truck Simulator, and it had like a shifter and a keyboard and a mouse, and then he like day 300 and blah 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 of playing American Truck Simulator, and he was like in this whole ass fucking simulated cab rig, and had on like a sleeveless flannel shirt and a fucking cowboy hat and like CB radio. Like, it was funny as fuck. Like, I was cracking up. I was like, I totally get that, because that's kind of how it went. Like, I don't have a $20,000 simulation set up, but like, I have spent a couple of dollars on like the wheel, the pedals, the shifter, the other shifter for this game, and the frame to mount it all to. So like, whoa, we're gonna capsize. But okay, so investment wise, I think altogether I've got probably, in the wheel, okay, the Thrustmaster shifter was $199. The USB truck shifter was like, I think $80. The steering wheel and the pedal assembly was like $249. Then the frame for all that amount to was like, I think $80. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's about it as far as like game controls go. I hadn't really bought anything else. I've got a spare shifter handle, like the USB shifter handle. I've got a spare one for just in case. I would set the cruise control, but I'm afraid with some of these, like some of this traffic AI gets crazy. I could be riding down the road with a fucking cruise control on, and the next thing you know, like somebody just like cuts in front of you, like bam. And they've actually got a cool thing in this game, the adaptive cruise control, where like you can set it and like at a certain distance, and so like if you have cruise control on and you get like a certain difference, you get a certain distance away from the car in front of you, and like it'll automatically kind of like adjust and slow you down so you don't just crash into them. Pretty cool. The neat feature they put in the game program. Oh man, let's see where I think we're in Sacramento, California. I got the, yeah. Yeah. So we started off in down here in San Diego somewhere, I think. So this is our route. Well, actually, are we? No, the 101's right here. I actually have a video where I started all the way up here in Port Angeles and drove the entire 101. It's on my YouTube. It's also on my Twitch channel. But yeah, this is where we're headed right here. Went all the way down I think that's the 5. Yeah. But yeah, on my 101 video, I went from I planned out a route from Port Angeles right here, went all the way down this 101, all the way down the edge of California, all the way down to Los Angeles. I think to about right in one of these garages right here. Right here, I think. Yeah. But yeah, that was a fun drive. Pretty cool. It's almost time for a fresh cup of coffee. I know that. Won't be ignored. Better slow down a little bit before I get a fine. I think I got it set to where I can go like 6 over. So what's up with you? Do you do any streaming or anything? Or do you, I mean, obviously you mentioned having these trucks earlier, but do you, I mean, I know you play this game, but do you stream also? Well, two viewers. Wow, I'm a celebrity. Appreciate you checking out the stream. Welcome. Just doing a little ATS. Hauling a couple boom lifts to Washington. Port Angeles. Port Angeles. However you say it. I think us country folk, we country folks say Port Angeles. Yeah, we're about halfway there, Mark. Maybe a little under. Started off at like, I think 1,700 miles, almost 1,800 miles, so just under the halfway mark. Doing way too fast. Hope you're having a good Wednesday if you're checking out the stream. Appreciate it. If you're not following, I'd appreciate that. That'll help me out just a little bit. I had to hit up this next rest area. If I can find one. Oh, my chair is drifted back. Gotta fix my seat. Here's a nice little rest area right here. Coming up. Go up here and get a sleep. Yeah, it's a rainy day here in Georgia. Just
Go straight.
got rained out of work. So this is what we're doing now. Man, I'm used to having those like long articulated trailers for the heavy hauls. And so like with this regular size trailer, like I gotta get used to not having to do such a wide turn. I want to go, well, I need to stop for the red light, but I want to go to the one with the service center down here. Because I know I've been hit a couple times, so I need to fix my truck.
Keep right, and then go straight.
Yeah, this GPS is going haywire.
Go straight.
I'm not going anywhere right now. Yeah, there it is. Alright, there's the service center done. I probably should have pulled in right there, but that's alright. We'll take this last one. Swing in, get some repairs, and then get sleep. Hopefully I don't get fined before I sleep. How's everybody doing today, though? This nice little Wednesday. Hump day. End of the week. Middle of the week. Not the end. Hey, you want to check out the truck? I got a few little... I actually can take this oversized... take these flags off. I put these flags on because I did like a whole, like a house. Or like a... moved the whole house. So, this is the interior. I got a little Death Star suicide spinner. Give him a little blanket back here. I wish they had the curtains though. Like I don't know why they don't have the. I mean they're there, but like it'd be cool if you could close the curtains or whatever. If that was an option, it'd be pretty cool. But then the outside, I got this periodic LED pack let you put the lights in the grill. And then I've also got a big T's lighting pack. That's how I got the beacon bar on the top. Or no, the periodic lighting pack is what the beacon comes from. But like the lights in the beacon, you can change each individual LED. And so like in those, I used the big T's lighting pack. And then there's a couple other accessory mods like with like the turn signals on the mirrors, and the little watermelons on my bumper from John Ruda. Just a little bit of stuff there. And the only thing about it is like something about my mods. Like one of my mods um takes off the ability to have rear mud flaps. So I can't have any rear mud flaps, man. Like I can have some fenders, but they only cover these first two wheels. They don't cover the back one. So I got none of that. Alright, so I'm gonna take this banner off. Yeah, let's take that off. Take these flags off. And then got I've got several mods actually. The Sizzle's Mega Pack comes with a lot. That's like over 500 things, like accessories and stuff for the truck. And then they got like custom steps, side skirts, battery boxes. So I mean, there's a good little bit. I got a wheel and tire pack, exhaust pack, headache rack. So like these are all. I mean, a lot of it's from like the ACS mods or the SCS mods, SCSATS mods. A mouthful to say. But then the interior, some of the interior accessories are cool. If you don't have this mod pack, you should check it out. For example, like let's see. Do let's do this and check this out. See, like there's all kinds of crap. Air fresheners, miscellaneous hanging items, accessories. Like right here, I've got the CB radio in my hanging item. But there's a lot of stuff like you like the Star Wars stuff. That's pretty cool. I could have a TIE fighter hanging from there if I want. I like the CB radio though. I don't understand why they didn't put one of those in the game like already, like as a standard thing. What did I place them on? Yeah, my flag's off. Yeah, that's a quick little tour of the truck. I'm actually going to do a video. I'm planning on doing a video of like going through my game settings and all my mods and everything at some point. But like that's for another day. I have to actually do a little bit of production on that. Like as of right now, like most of my videos, like honestly, I don't do a whole lot of editing and production. Like I'll just throw them out there. So if you watch them, like you're watching the whole thing just like you were the stream. I actually suggest that people put on like their favorite playlist on Spotify or Pandora or whatever, or YouTube Music, and like let it play in the background because it add more of the realism. Because I got Spotify playing and I don't have it on my videos because the VODs or whatever, the copyright infringement shit. So like I usually tell people to like, hey, whenever you watch this, like just put a playlist on in the background, because it'd be kind of like the same, pretty much same thing as watching it. And my buddy Dan that suggested or asked about the tips or whatever the other day, he's the one that suggested the NVIDIA broadcast to me. And so like that's one thing he was bring it. He brought the point. I was like, yeah, that's a good point. I gotta get some sleep. There we go. Engine off and sleep. I'm not crazy. Institution. It's a good song. Whoa, that's crazy. My wheels look chrome. That's just the caps. Perception's crazy. Alright. Back on the road. Get this thing done. Come on, there it is. But yeah, the video of my settings and my mods and everything take a little bit more production than I'm used to. Than I normally do, so I don't really need any fuel, but I'm gonna ride through here. Get them wipers going. I've also got a engine mod for the Cat C16 twin turbo, and it's a beast. Like, I love it. It's 800 horsepower, and like I know you can get a lot of different like engine packs and stuff for this game, and there's some crazy shit too. Like, people got like 10,000 horsepower engines on the mod shop, and I'm like, dude, like, I mean, that'd be fun, I guess, if you're trying to go like 1,000 miles an hour. But I like this engine the best out of all the ones I've tried. I've tried a lot of different engine packs, like the Cummins, you know, all the popular engines and stuff. But this Cat C16 with a twin turbo, I think it's a C16. It's awesome. Like, it sounds good. It pulls really good. Like, I feel like 800 is like a really good number for horsepower, especially for like for the heavy hauling, because like I can tell, you know, you can tell a difference like going from like this engine and then excuse me, if I go to like a 625, which I think most of the game engines are like 600 or 625, maybe 650, and the base game engines. So like, if you go from using one of those to using this 800 horse, it's like, holy shit, you can tell a huge difference. Like especially taking off, like whenever you're taking off with this one, like you can feel it just enough to where like if you like don't do the clutch just right, you can stall out still because it's such a heavy load that you got like a small window having to like wait on the torque to catch up.
Turn right.
And with those smaller engines, like, they just stall out immediately. Like, you have to struggle, like, get the RPMs up and everything to take off, but you don't have to do that with this one. Are my headlights on? Oh god. Yeah, okay, we're good. Oh man, I got a little over 689 miles. Oh, that's not too bad. Started off at like 1800, a little under 18. So, got about maybe a third of the way. I don't know. I'm not a math magician.
Keep left.
If you're watching, I appreciate it. Thanks for joining us today. Or joining me. Or us. The other people in the chat. There's actually at least one person in here. I start getting 2 viewers. I'm like, man, I better chill, dude. I'm getting too popular. Like a celebrity. Alright, where's this thing at? I'll take this outside one? Yeah. I've also got a mod for the Chrome.
Finding a new route.
Like a Chrome pack mod. Takes away that whole like, because normally like, it still kind of does it when it gets dark on the game. But like, there was like this like digitization, like pixelization of the chrome on the truck sometimes. And like, sometimes it would go like it would be more like a gray than a shiny. So it actually kind of like helps out a little bit with this mod. It actually looks more like chrome, has a reflection to it. There's this dude on TikTok called Marvelous Marv, and he's like for real a truck driver, like a real truck driver. Like this dude, like he shows videos, he posts videos of like him shifting and stuff, and like with his jake brake on, and he'll just like be like just floating gears with no clutch, up and down shifting. And I'm like, dude, this dude, I mean, he makes it look like a fucking art. Like, props to that guy. He does awesome. Great truck driver. But I like watching his videos and stuff because like he's really informative on like a lot of the like different ways he shifts and stuff, and like how he controls this pedal, his like accelerator pedal and everything. So that's like a really cool dude to watch on TikTok. Marvelous Marv. I think he's driving a Peterbilt too, I think. I don't know if, I think it's a 389.
Keep left.
Oh man, I got an email from Johnny's Pizza. That sounds pretty good. Johnny's Pizza is awesome. Like a New York style pizza. But man, they're like borderline gourmet pizza. Pretty good stuff. I live in West Georgia, so they're kind of like, I mean, I guess they're kind of popular around this area, but I don't think they're like, I don't know if they're like nationwide huge or anything. a great song for like driving down the road to. This ain't good. Whew. I thought for sure I was gonna run all into the side of that other car. Oh, we must be getting up into Oregon. Some of these fucking roads are like F1 courses. Yeah, this is the one. This is 5. Wow. The Interstate 5, I guess. I've never been to the West Coast, so I don't know a whole lot about it other than what I see in games and TV. I do know I need to slow down. Woo. These curves, though. Better go up to 7. Getting squirrely. Not a race. It's not a race. Speaking of race, how long do I have left on this job? 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's cool. Western Show. The doozy of a little curve here. Look at this, the road on this map. Tell me that shit doesn't look like an F1 course. Mr. Gear, there it is. I think I'm gonna hit up this rest area
Keep left.
and take me a quick break. I need to take a quick bathroom break. Give me a smoke real quick. Mainly just a bathroom break. But if you're watching, I appreciate it. And if you stick around, then I very much appreciate that too. Thanks for joining me on this Wednesday, rainy Wednesday off day. What? It's not gonna let me sleep here? Come on now. Let me get some rest. There it is. Alright, so I'll go ahead and sleep. And there it is. It is a nice looking truck. I really like these trucks. I used to have a liftable front axle. But I changed that and just went with the full on fully. Alright, so I'm gonna take a quick break. Maybe about 5 or 10 minutes. If you're watching, I appreciate it. If you're patient enough to stick around while I'm taking a break, I very much appreciate that. Like, thank you so much. And I appreciate your support, your follows, your time viewing. You know, if you want to check out some videos on YouTube, that's cool. I could use the views over there, the viewer hours and likes, especially likes. Or the subscribes. That's the big thing on YouTube. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick 10-minute break. Probably less than that. If you're watching, stick around. If not, then catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. I'll be right back. Yo. Ready to get started back up here. Quick little break. Had to make some coffee, get a smoke, bathroom break. You know, all the good stuff you do on a rest stop. Ready to get started back up. Finish up with this little stream here. If you're just joining, I appreciate it. If you're watching, sure to give it a follow. Helps me. That helps me out big time. I must have bumped my microphone a little bit. But yeah, so if you're just joining, we're doing we're hauling a couple of boom lifts. We're going to Port Angeles, Washington. And hey, I took that stuff off. Oh man, I must have canceled it. I thought I took the oversized banner and the flags off my truck, but there they are. All right, let's get on the road. Let me make sure my headlights are on so I don't get a fine. Yeah, we're good. Get back on the I-5. Going up Port Angeles, Washington with some boom lifts. This started off as like a 1,800 mile trip, which is a little bit longer than, I mean, I like to play the longer hauls when I'm playing by myself. Well, I'm always playing by myself, but I mean, when I'm not streaming, I like to do the longer hauls. And so like, I was doing those for a while, and then I got crazy about mods. I downloaded a bunch of mods, and then in the same time in the same time frame that I started using all these mods, I also switched to using NVIDIA Broadcast for my background removal, which is awesome. I love it. But like, I started having crashes, like game crashes, and I figured out, I think I narrowed it down to like a 99% chances, like with my mods. So I had to go into my mods and like take some off, because I was at one point I was up to like 60 something mods. I was like, wow, I went crazy with this. Like I normally only use like 15 or 20. so I narrowed them down to where I was playing with like 53 or 54, 55 mods, a little over 50. And I was still having game crashes, and I was like, man, something's not right. So like, I went in and I really started doing some like research on mods and stuff, and like the priority order and things like that. And I got it narrowed down to where like I figured out that I think I had a couple of the same type of mods going on, because like I have mod packs. The mod packs have like, you know, a combination of things in them. So like, one mod pack might have like a bunch of accessories, and it might have some like some type of like visual improvements or something like that, or something to do with like graphics tweaks. And so like that kind of stuff, like, I guess was conflicting with each other on the list, on the mod list, because I would have mods that were like field of view mods for the mirrors or something, and then like a mod pack would have the same thing in it. And if I had both of those active at the same time and I had them in the wrong order, or wrong priority order on the list or something, and I think they were like clashing with each other. But I think I got that narrowed down. I mean, I've been doing pretty good so far. I've been streaming for, this stream's been 2 hours and 10 minutes long right now. And knock on wood, I haven't any game crash. Been pretty good. So like, now I'm down to like, I think 44 mods, 43, 44, maybe 45. But definitely less than I had going on before whenever I was having the game crashes. So I'm hoping I got that situation taken care of to where it won't crash on me anymore. I feel like when I got up earlier, I bumped my microphone, and now it's all like out of place from where I had it earlier. I thought I had it in a perfect spot too. Like, sorry if I'm blasting your ears out every time I touch the mic. It shouldn't be. I've got like a noise gate and a compression, a limiter, And all this, you know, these filters, plugins on my audio. I'm actually a musician too, so like I've got a good little bit of knowledge on like you know, like sound and audio stuff. So like, and I'm not a pro by any means. I'm just an amateur everything. I'm like, my whole life is just this amateur shit. But a lot of it, like, jack of all trades, master of none is often better than a master of one. Alright, we can bypass this way station. Hey, 2 viewers, man. I'm a celebrity. What's up? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Be sure and give me a little follow over there on Twitch, on YouTube, on TikTok, whatever you want. I mean, that's really the only places I bother streaming to. Like, I don't really mess with Facebook much. At least not for this. Like, I don't know. Like, the only thing on Facebook is like my family and like my high school friends or people I went to school with. That's the majority of my Facebook list, my friends list on Facebook. So I don't really mess with Facebook much with my streaming and stuff, because I don't know. I feel like those people don't have any interest in this shit. I feel like those people are like, man, they'd be like, bro, you're 43. Why are you streaming games? That's like, that's that shit 20-year-olds be doing now. Hey, it's fun. I'm just having fun, man. I'm gonna pee on somebody. Sorry, Travis. Travis Tritt. That's an interesting fact. So I work for a tree removal company, and we do a lot of subcontracts for like landscape businesses. And so there's the landscape company that Travis Tritt uses for all of his landscape, because the dude lives like maybe half an hour from where I'm at. I'm in Douglasville, Georgia. Dude lives in like Hiram, Paulding County. Some people say Hiram, some people call it Dallas, some people say it's Paulding County. Anyway, the dude lives like half hour away from me, and he's got a really nice house, an estate, like a big ranch, like a farm kind of, or like a more of a ranch. He's got horses and pet deer and things like. It's a really nice spread, like really nice place Travis Tritt has. And so like, anyway, the landscape company he uses is called Reslon, and we do the tree removal subcontract for Reslon. And so long story short is I go to Travis Tritt's house at least once a year to do like the trimming around his lake, where he has a pond that they shoot fireworks off every 4th of July. So like at the beginning of every summer, we always go to Travis Tritt's house and like trim up his trees and stuff, so they can have a nice little viewing area for their fireworks. But yeah, I mean, the dude's got a really nice house. I've met him a couple times, like not formally introduced, but like I've been there. He's been there while we were working, and you know, and I've had to interact with him a couple times, like, you know, and ask him, you know, to like move a vehicle or, you know, something or another. And I mean, he seems like a super cool dude. I mean, like down to earth, like any normal person, you know, like as far as I can tell. But yeah, he's got a really nice place though. Got some people, you know, hands that work for him and stuff, so keep everything up around that big place. I think he's got, I don't know how many acres. It's got to be at least like 40 or 50 acres, maybe 100. Like, but his house is pretty huge. Cool place. But yeah, I'd say that's probably like, other than meeting Jack White and getting his autograph, that's probably like the other biggest run-in with any celebrity I've ever had. Want to take up a little both lanes. Don't smoke cigarettes, kids. 430 miles left on this trip out of 1800. It was like 1700 and some change. Just under 18. On some boom lifts to Port Angeles, Washington. That's the only thing about the field of mirror mod that I have. Like you can't see anything out of your mirrors at night. Like even with the windows down, like if I roll the windows down, like you still can't. They're so dark. Like you can hear the outside sounds way better though. Whoa, curve. Roll these windows back up. It's getting cold. Oh man, I think my mic was clipping a little bit there. Sorry about that. I could probably go down on the gain a notch. It's always hard to tell. If you're listening or watching right now, I appreciate if you could just let me know how my audio sounds. Is my mic too low? This is a good song for this game. I've been everywhere. I think it'd be pretty awesome whenever they get the maps done for this game, like for the whole US. Like, man, I'm from Georgia, so of course I can't wait to drive around Georgia. Like I'll base my headquarters out of Atlanta for sure. 'Cause I'm only about maybe 20. I'm about 20 minutes west of Atlanta. I gotta go pretty much around or through there to get to my hometown up in North Georgia. I've been everywhere. What's going on up here? Oh, they just got somebody pulled over. Oh, you got one of them motorcycle cops, man. 7 Mary 3s, 7 Mary 4. Oh, Johnny sounds like he's running out of breath on that song. Yeah, I think whenever they when they release the DLC for Georgia, it'd be pretty cool to try to see if I can drive it to my house. Like I'm just gonna park my truck here in the driveway. It'll definitely be interesting to see how, like, what roads they include and what roads they don't. I mean, I'm sure they'll have like I-75, and I'm sure they'll have like 285, I-285, which goes in a circle all the way around Atlanta. Just a continuous loop of interstate. And then all the other interstates either branch off of that or go through Atlanta and cross over 285. Like I-75 crosses over 285 twice. And then like that's going from like north to south. And then from east to west you have I-20, and I-20 also crosses a 285 twice. And I mean, there's a lot of other roads and highways that do the same thing, but there's like probably the two main, 75, 85, and I-20 are like the two main major interstates, leading, at least the ones leading out of the state, which I guess that's what makes them interstates. Almost forgot about my fresh coffee. Yo, so I'm not paid or sponsored or commissioned or anything like that. But man, shout out to the Shure microphones, because I've got this SM7DB, Shure SM7DB, and man, like I have a lot of other microphones for recording music. Like I have like SM57, SM58. I've got a Sennheiser, I think it's a E609 cabinet mic. I've got a PreSonus condenser. I've got MXL 3000, or MXL 250, MXL 400. I've got a MXL R40 ribbon mic. I've got several microphones. So like I've got a lot. I've got a couple of can't remember the name of them. I think they're Sterling or something like that. Just like dynamic mics. But yeah, I've got a lot of microphones, and this Shure SM7DB is the Mac Daddy. Like it is the top dog of the microphones that I have. Out of all the microphones I have, like 15 or 20 microphones. Like this microphone is amazing compared to everything else. Like, and I mean, all the other mics are cool. They do their job for what they're supposed to. But this fucking mic is just wow. Like it's expensive. It is an expensive purchase, but I feel like it's a great purchase for somebody who, you know, like it has multiple uses basically. Like I can use it to stream with. I can use it to record music and vocals and stuff if I want to. Like it's just a really great overall general purpose microphone. And I absolutely love it. What'd really be cool is if I could get a sponsorship from Shure. Or anybody really, that'd be cool. As far as like gear goes, like broadcasting equipment stuff, like gear. Or I mean, hell, I've got enough Corsair. I got enough stuff from Corsair to be a partner or affiliate with them. Yeah, I'll mention that in the video. I've got a video I plan on doing that's gonna pretty much touch base on all of my settings, like my game settings, the mods I use, all the gear I use, and I might do that in 2 separate videos. Like I'll do a video with all my game settings and mods, and then I'll probably do a video going over like my equipment and everything that I use, as far as like broadcasting, microphones, game hardware, the controllers, and all that stuff. Like I think that'd be a pretty neat video. But it'll be a good little bit more of production than what I normally do. Like normally I'll just post my videos up how they are. And but if I can actually like make a cool little video showing some of this stuff, I'll have to put a little bit more planning and planning and production into that. But yeah, if you're interested in any of that stuff, be sure to give me a follow or subscribe. You'll be able to find the videos on YouTube. I may post on Twitch whenever I make it, but I'm not sure. It depends on the format, like how everything comes out. Overall with the video, when I'm done with it, we'll see. I mean, it'll for sure be on YouTube, but I don't know if I'll put it on any other platforms as of right now. It just depends. I really need to move this thing over a little. Oh, don't hit nobody. Alright, so how's that sound? Does that still sound good? I had to get that thing over out of the way a little bit so I could see my monitors, what's going on. Hopefully you can still hear me. I'm not too loud or anything like that. Oh, don't hit him, don't hit him, don't. Oh, I hit him. Damn it.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Alright, so we're coming down to the 200-mile stretch left on this job. Out of the beginning 1800. I think it was 18, something like that. Or it was a little under 18. It was 17 and some change. But yeah, I'm hoping within the next like week or two I'll have the videos about the mods and the settings and all the gear I use. Get a little bit of hill on this exit here, or on this ramp. Not too much further to go on this job. It's 3 minutes in real time is like 20 minutes in the game, so. Oh, this is a hell of a little curve here. I love that J brake sound. I think that's why I like this. I like this engine out of all the other ones, because it has like the best Jake sound. The engine is a Cat C16 twin turbo, I think. I always want to call it a C18 because I tried another mod that had a C18, but I don't think it's a C18. It's a C16 twin turbo. Hey, if you're watching, I appreciate it. Drop a comment in the chat and let me know how the audio sounds. Let me know if I'm too loud or obnoxious, annoying. Yeah, everything sounds different for me because I have like side chains in my audio. I'll have my game audio and my let me go down. Go down a notch on my gain because it still sounds like my mic is so loud. But like I have side chains on I have my game audio and my Spotify audio playing, and I have that side chain to my microphone so that whenever I say something, like it's supposed to squish this down so that I'm over the top of all the other audio. But like for me and my headset, that's a lot different because
Keep left.
like I've got the volumes at different levels for me, and really like I can hear the music over everything. It's like kind of the opposite than what it is, I think, for the viewer point of view. Because like for me, it's like whenever I talk, I'm lower than the music and the audio, the game audio. But then like whenever I look at my monitors and my meters, like my my meter for my voice audio and my microphone is like riding right on the top of the yellow and just barely bouncing off of the bottom tip of the red zone. And so like everything else is down in the green. Like I have the Spotify audio lower than anything else. Like it's down like it's cut down like negative 12 decibels. Or negative 14 actually. And the game audio is at negative 12 decibels, and it stays right at like the very top range of where the green and the yellow meet. And if you're familiar at all with the decibel meters and audio meters and stuff, I mean that's what I'm getting at. But like but for me, according to the meters, the audio meters, like my microphone is louder than everything else, but it's opposite of that in my headset because I can hear myself less than all the other audio.
Keep left.
What is this dude's problem? Are my lights? Oh, it's super foggy. Whew. That's one of the things about this realistic, brutal graphics and weather. See the lightning? Oh, whoa, what's happening? Holy sh... Look at this, man. Wow. Whoa, dude, like I can't see anything. What if I turn my beacons on? Oh, that don't help anything. Holy shit, dude, how are you supposed to see anything in this? Turn my flashers on. Wow. This is insane how foggy it is. What? I can't even see. Holy shit. Well, I can't even see the truck right there. I might as well stop. I can't see shit. Look at that. You can't see the truck. There's flashers on. There's beacons going. You can't see the lines on the road. Like, wow. This mod might be a little bit much. That is some thick ass fog, dude. God dang. Look, it just disappears. Like the truck disappears. Holy shit. Wow. I'm about to sit here and wait on this fog to clear. Something. Or daylight to come up or something, man. It's getting a little daylight. But yeah, so there's an example of one of the mods. They're realistic, brutal graphics and weather. Has some pretty neat weather stuff on it, man. Like the rain is super realistic. Obviously the fog is too. Wow. Just set my brake and hoping nobody runs into me. I love some Tool. What a great band. Alright, let's see if I can see anything. Jeez. That is crazy. What about a different camera angle? Here we go, here we go. I can't even tell if my lights are on bright or dim at this point. High or low. They are on... I don't know. I see I have the automatic dimming on. So like if there's other cars passing, it won't go to bright mode. Alright, I can almost kind of see. It's not gonna let me put them on, bro. I don't need it now. I can see where I'm going. Turn my blinkers off. My hazards. I'll turn the beacons off too. Which actually, those beacons might be part of why I was having crashing issues, because I was doing these like really huge, like heavy loads, and I had my beacons going the whole time. So that might be some. The last couple of loads, I haven't been using my beacons like consistent, like constantly the whole trip. So that might be something to do with it, maybe. I don't know. $132 miles left. I'm gonna have to take a rest stop again on this. Maybe this next one and get it over with. But man, I don't want to. I hate going to sleep so early in the morning because then I wake up and like it's dark again, and I have to drive in the dark. Try going down one more notch on my gain, on my interface gain. Because I mean, I feel like I'm still like popping in the red. Yo, if you're watching, let me know how things sound. Is the audio too loud or crispy or poppy? I feel like it's still kind of loud. We're almost there. We don't have too much longer to go.
Keep right. And then exit right.
This might be, well, 113 miles, a lot could happen.
Exit right.
Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. If you're watching, I appreciate it. Just taking a rain day off from work today because of the rain, so I'm doing a little streaming. Let me go back up. One notch. According to my little meters, I was about equal with a game volume there. Should be a decent range right there, I think. I can barely hear myself. Sometimes you can hear like if I stutter or if I like blur or drag my words out longer, it's because I can hear myself and the delay is like throwing me off. So I'll hear myself say something like a little bit after after I actually say it. And so like sometimes it's like that makes me sound way countryer than I really do. And I'm pretty country. Like I'm pretty like mountain range, like Appalachian mountains, Appalachian foothills
Keep right.
country.
And then exit right.
I was raised doing like farming and stuff
Exit
and
right.
like survival skills. Hey, there's that Tesla truck from my stream yesterday. Yeah, I grew up farming and, well, I say farming, not really like not technically farming. I mean, we had gardens every year, and my dad would take me like hunting and fishing and stuff like that, and outdoor type of stuff, activities all the time. And then you know, he taught me how to like, you know, read a tape measure and build all that stuff. So like that's pretty much, other than the ass whippings, that's pretty much my childhood in a nutshell. I got these wipers in the automatic and they are kicking it. I mean, it doesn't look like it's raining that hard, but I mean, these wipers are whooping. Oh, almost got popped by the county mountie. The old bear. Old Smokey. Old Smokey and the Bandit fan. That was a cool movie when I was growing up, man. And of course, you know, like if you grew up in the like the 80s and 90s, like you see that movie every time they have like a holiday or something, they show that movie like on a marathon all weekend. $59 miles left. Almost done with this thing. Lincoln Park, what a great band. R.I.P. Chester.
Go straight.
This looks almost like when I did that video of the 101. Like I got a video where I drove down the entire 101. And it was a lot of coastline like this. I'm pretty sure this is I-5. No, this is 101. That's why it looks familiar. Hey, we got a destination flag not too far away. I like to have my GPS. I mean, I know it's a little redundant to have like 3 GPSs on the screen, but the phone and the dash GPS are like the same picture. So like I can change the zoom of those simultaneously. But I like to keep those on like the like super zoomed in street view. And then I like to keep this route advisor. I like to use it for different views or whatever. If I need to see what's coming up with rest stops and gas stations and repair centers and stuff, I like to bump it up one little notch above what the dash and the cell phone are on, just so I can see up ahead just a little bit better. And it takes a little bit of the redundancy away from having 3 of the same thing on the screen at the same time. Man, I guess I'm gonna have to get a sleep before I drop this last one off. Looks like. I thought I would have enough time. I wasted too much time at that rest stop. when I took a break earlier. And now we gotta hope. Let's check. See, that's one of the reasons I have this set up so that I can use this map to check about rest stops. And it looks like there's one more before we have to drop off the load, so that's good. I'll have to hit it for sure. Once that thing turns red, you better find somewhere quick. Yeah, I got the wipers on it's like automatic. So as long as I have them turned on the first setting, I shouldn't have to touch them. Like they'll turn off and on with whether it's raining or not. And they'll also like adjust the speed automatically, which that's cool. Yeah, I know, I'm getting tired. Some tight little curves here. I really like those road textures from that mod pack. Well, it's not a mod, I guess it's a mod pack, I don't know. It's just like real road textures, I think. I can't remember the exact name of it, but we'll go over it whenever I make a video about my mods and stuff. Here we are at Port Angeles. This is where we set off to reach. And we are here. Oh, I'm about to miss my my sleep area over here. Well, I guess I'll go to this one. Oh, I don't want to hit nobody. Don't let me hit nobody, don't let me hit nobody. Oh, that guy's coming over. There we go. Whew, alright. So it looks like I now need to take one of these next rights. Not this one. Yeah, come on out. Nothing coming at all. I can make it. I think, I don't know, there's a couple more red lights between here and there. But I mean, I figure if the rest center's right there and the destination's like a couple miles down the road, I might as well drop this load up before I take a sleep. Maybe I can, let's see if we can make it and drop this off and complete it. Oh, why'd you stop? Why'd you stop? Oh, God. Everything was going so well before that happened. Alright, but let's see if I can get this load dropped off before I get fined for not sleeping. I'm only making like $4 grand off this job anyway. Cause I got a mod that it's like a realistic economy. So it like changes the prices, the payouts, to like more realistic prices. So like normally this job would have been like 300 grand or something like that maybe on the payout, but it's like seriously unrealistic. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep, man, because it's gonna charge me a fine me if I don't. I know the destination's right down there, but this will just take a minute. All right. All right, I gotta pull off into here. I think I got plenty of time on the ETA to do this. I can sleep. I can repair and sleep here. I need fuel too though. But we'll do that on the next trip. Alright, so this is what we're looking like here. Peterbilt 389 heavy hauler. This low boy flatbed. Well, it's not a low boy flatbed, but alright, let's fix the truck. Tip top condition at all time. And then let's take these things off. I've done this once already, but I guess I didn't like purchase it or save it before I left or something. Alright, take that guy off. And then take these flags off. Right flags off. Alright. Oh, I gotta confirm. Then back out of here. There we go. Alright. Crank this a bitch up. And let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this because if I don't, it'll never let me sleep. Yeah, if you don't have the entire trailer and everything in the parking zone, it will not let you sleep. There we go. Alright, get back up again. Make sure my lights and stuff are on. And let's pick our trailer back up. I gotta let my suspension down in the back. Oh man, those tree models are horrible. Hey yo, thanks for joining the stream. Actually, about to finish this guy up. It's been going on for 2 hours and 52 minutes. Started off at like just under 1,800 miles. And we just entered Port Angeles, Washington, where our destination drop-off point is. But I had to sleep before I got a fine. So I had to pull in right down the road from where we got to drop this thing off. But I appreciate you checking out the stream. Locked in. I'll probably wind up doing at least one more stream today before everything's said and done. But let's get this thing taken to, oh man, what'd I do? I'm gonna have to back out. No, wait. I think I can do a UE. Alright. Let's see if I got any skills. Gotta get this thing turned around and out of here. Oh man, we got plenty of room. Oh yeah. Here we go. Alright, make sure nothing's coming. Alright. Oh man, I didn't cut that right. There we go. Almost took out a fence. Hey, if you're watching, I appreciate it, man. Like, I always love when I see people viewing. Like, I'm not a pro streamer, but I'm on here having fun. I see somebody follow, I'm like, oh my god, like I'm a celebrity. Not really, but yeah, it's just fun stuff, man. Like
Right.
this whole like social media and streaming thing, like it's some fun stuff.
Turn right.
And I never really got into it until recently, so it's cool to do, cool to have fun with, especially when it's something you like. I play the shit out of this game anyway, whether I'm streaming or not. Even when I'm not streaming this game, like I'm still probably gonna sit down and play it at least once during the day by myself without any live stuff going on. So
Get ready to turn right.
but yeah, I just recently got set up for like the
Turn
whole
right.
monetization thing, and like I'm not. That's just for tips. Like I'm not a partner or affiliate. I don't make money off of this in any way. The only thing I make money off of is like I have a song track on Spotify. Well, it's actually on several platforms, but I have an instrumental demo track on um several different music platforms, and so I make a tiny little bit of money off. Like I think I posted that thing like 6 or 8 months ago, and I've made a whopping $1.32 off of it. But it's cool though to be able to get on TikTok or Facebook or you know, like the social media sites and pick my own soundtrack for my background music. That's pretty cool. All right, and where do they want this thing? All the time, all the time. Or they want it back there. I bet I gotta back it in. Yeah, this is gonna be fun and interesting. Man, who put these boats there? I don't know. Yeah, I gotta back it. Oh, don't hit that guy. Yeah. Might they wind up backing up anyway? How to make this one fun. Alright. Alright, so let's see if I can make this cut. And then get this thing backed in. I don't think I'm gonna make this. No. Oh man, I'll smash my mirror. I'm not gonna make this turn. Alright, let's think about this. I got an idea. I don't know if it'll work. See if I can get this truck back far enough up and get a better swing on this. Alright, you know what? Even better. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go around this way. I'm gonna try this approach. If this works. See if I can swing it in there 90 degrees. This should be interesting. Alright, so we're gonna try that like this. See if I can get it back down to the right there. Alright. Wish me luck. I gotta do this a little bit different here. Alright, no. I don't know if this is gonna make it or not. We're gonna try it. Alright, so we should be able to straighten this up. Start making our swing back around. Alright. Feather it, feather it. Alright, and I'm cut full right. And I'm probably gonna have to use a pull up here. Yep. Alright. I think I can work with that. Try to do this without having to use another pull-up. Because that's shameful in the trucking community, having a pull-up for some reason. I think I might have made this one this time without pulling up again. Let's see. Gonna turn it. Oh, there it is. It is mine. Alright. Let's see. Got our brakes set. I'm gonna unhook this trailer, and this load is completed. 3 hours later, this load is where it was supposed to go. No shame in pulling. Not at all, not especially this day and age. Ladies and gentlemen, WCS Omega. Alright, so yeah, it's not too bad. Dang, I actually got a decent amount of money off that. Cool, cool. Alright, so that's a good little trip, and we made it without any game crashes, so I'd say that's pretty successful. I think maybe I'm hoping I really got that narrowed down, whatever the issue was with the game crashing a few streams ago, but I mean I've tinkered and tweaked with stuff, and I'll go over some of that stuff. I'm gonna make a video like I talked about earlier, going over all of my settings, my mods that I use, and I'll also make another semi funny quip, so I'm out. I appreciate it, man. I'm done with this in anyway. Probably do another one a little bit later on if you want to come back check it out. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Everybody have a good Wednesday, and if you haven't already, I'd appreciate it for like a follow on Twitch, or like on YouTube. You can subscribe. I've got a little QR code on the screen here next to me if you're feeling like giving a tip or a donation or anything like that to help toward the cause. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, just having some fun, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me.